Hi, my name's Zach. I will be doing my video assessment for the AIPT Cert 4 course. Prior to the session, I've checked for any potential hazards or health and safety issues. I've checked all the equipment, that it's all running and in working order, and checked the consideration of other clients as well.
Yeah.
So hi, my name's Zach and I'll be your trainer today.
Nice to meet you.
So I've already gotten you to fill out these pre-exercise screening forms before you came, so let's go over them now. So your previous gym experience, it says you've been to a gym before, so how long ago was that, and did you find that it helped you?
It was probably 1.5 years to 2 years ago. It did help me a lot until I stopped going.
Okay, any reason you stopped going?
Yeah, just got busy with work, didn't really find the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for your goals, it says you want to lose 5 kilos, and you've set a time frame for this to be achieved in 6 months' time.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay. You also say you want to exercise 5 times a week. So is that all in the gym, or does that include training, like sports trainings and?
Yeah. It includes sports trainings as well. Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll just check the medical information. So just rechecking everyone. So do you have asthma?
No.
Chest pain during exercise?
No.
High blood pressure?
No.
High cholesterol? No medical conditions?
No.
Previous cardiac issues? Any strokes? Diabetes?
No.
Obesity? Dizziness during exercise?
No.
Have you previously been inactive?
No.
You don't smoke?
No.
But it does say here that you've ticked heart disease in your family. So how much information do you have on this running in your family? Like, say, is it through multiple generations, do you know?
Yeah, as far as I know, I think it started with my great-grandfather, and
Okay.
it just runs through.
So yeah, if through the session, because you've selected that, if you feel short on breath, faint, dizzy, just let me know and we'll stop the session immediately.
Yeah, no worries.
So now, injuries. Now you've selected here that you have upper, middle and lower back injuries as well as the neck.
Yeah.
Can you go into some detail about this?
Yeah, it's not as much as an injury, it's just I get a lot of pain and aches throughout my back, and I often have to visit the chiropractor and bone therapist about it.
Okay, so you're trying to manage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so no ankle, knee, shoulder, hip, elbow or other injuries you can think of? Okay. So, yeah, great. You haven't been seriously ill in the past 12 months and you haven't had any major operations?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's out the way. So now we'll explain the session that you'll be doing today. So we'll grab your weight. So in a month's time we can check back and see how you're tracking towards your goal. We'll do that in a second. But first I'll explain the session. Today's session will start with a plank test to gauge how strong your core is. This can pinpoint part of the reason that you have a sore back, because a strong core generally supports the back, and if it's not strong, then that might be a reason why your back is playing up with the pain.
Yeah.
We'll then do just a warm up on the spin bike, just to get the muscles warm and pumping, with blood pumping through your body. This will be followed by a series of exercises. First we'll be doing strength exercises, which we'll start with a wall push-up, then a single arm dumbbell row, then we'll do a bodyweight lunge, then we'll follow up with some cardio, and this will be some endurance on the rowing machine, and then some interval training on the spin bike. Then we'll finish off with some warm down on the spin bike while we're on there, and then some stretching. Okay. So can I get you to remove your shoes and socks, and we'll hop on the scales. Just stepping on when you're ready. So now we'll do the fitness test, which will be a plank test. It's for testing the strength of your core. So yeah, due to the fact that you have back pain, I want to gauge how strong that is. Then that gives me a platform to start programming for you and see where you're at. So yeah. So the aim of the plank test is to hold the plank for as long as you can. When I see you start to drop off in form, that's when I'll stop timing. Okay, so to do a plank, first we grab our gym mat, get down on our knees, support our upper body with our elbows and forearms. So we're going to move our toes back, activate our core, lift our hips up, remember to breathe, have a nice straight back and hold, head in a neutral position, just like that. And to gauge the perfect core, plank, you can use a broomstick and you want that pointing down to your heels, straight up your back and your head. So now can you give me a point, please? So remember on your elbows and arms, toes straight out, hips down, head in a neutral position, activate that core, and I'll start timing. Now. Right. Nice straight back, remember to breathe. Good. Nice plank back there. So that was about 30 seconds, so you've got you're a bit below average to the forearm, but that gives me a platform now that shows that you've got a relatively weak core. So that may be playing towards back problem. So yeah. So now we'll do our first strength exercise, which will be a chest exercise, and it's the wall push-up. Because you've got a lot of back pain, we'll be doing the wall push-up instead of a normal push-up. So that's a regression of a normal push-up, just to take the stress off your back a bit. So firstly we'll choose a spot on the wall that's away from any potential hazards. And yeah, the muscles we'll be using in the wall push-up are the pectoralis major, which is your chest, the deltoids, which is your shoulder muscles, the triceps brachii, which is behind your upper arm, the back of your upper arm, the serratus anterior, which goes under your chest around your back, and of course your core, because the core is important in any exercise. So I'll demonstrate the wall push-up and I'll give you a shot. So we're going to stand about arms width away from the wall, hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, push our feet back a tad. We're going to be bending our elbows into the wall, just so our head just double touch, and back out. Breathing in on the way in, out on the way out. Remember to keep a nice straight back when you do it, and that core nice and tight. And now I'll get you to hold it. So yeah, hands about arm length away, yeah, and feet back with you. Nice core, tight core, straight back. Breathing in on the way in, out. I'll get you to give 10 and then go. How's that feel? Yep, it's looking pretty good. Keep those elbows in. Good. Remember to breathe, keep that core tight. Nice straight back. Good form there. So the next exercise we'll be doing is a back exercise. It's a single arm dumbbell row. It's good to balance out a chest exercise with a back exercise, because that's good for your posture. Keep your posture nice and straight. Muscles used in a single arm row are the latissimus dorsi, so the lat,
Yep.
then the trapezius, so the muscle over the back of your shoulders and neck. Then the posterior deltoid is also used, it's the back of your shoulder, and the biceps brachii, so that's the front of your upper arm. And also you're going to use your core. The exercise uses your shoulder and elbow joints, so like the wall push-up, which I forgot to mention. So we do it on a flat bench. First we will be placing our right knee and right hand on the bench, and we're going to get comfortable in a comfortable position, keeping our back nice and straight. We're going to activate our core, keep it nice and tight. We're going to grab the weight with a nice straight arm, head in a neutral position, core still tight, back straight, pulling it up so it touches the chest, back down. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. I'll get you to do 5 reps on each side. I want you to, you can give me a shot now. Okay. 5 reps each side. They're into right hand and right knee on the bench, straight back. Pulling up just so it touches your chest. Core activated. Breathing out on the way up, in on the way down. Good. How's that feel? How's the weight feel?
Good.
Good? Perfect. That's very good. Back there. Okay. So left hand and left knee. Get you comfortable, straight back, head in a neutral position, then reach down. Yeah. And now up to your chest, breathing out, in, out. Good. Keep that core nice and tight so you feel it in the core. 2 more. How's that feel that side?
Yeah, good.
Good. Very good. Our third strength exercise is a leg exercise. It's the body weight lunge. So the muscles used in the lunge are the gluteus maximus, so your quadriceps, the front of your thighs, and your hamstrings, the back of your thighs. So during the lunge there is flexion and extension of the knee, and your hip and ankle joint are used. So it's very low impact, so for people, for example, with a knee injury, it's good for them. So I'll demonstrate. So, hands by your sides, feet together, leading out with one foot about 2 or 3 feet forward, bending that knee just so it's over your ankle. You don't want to go over your toes because then it's too far. That back heel will lift up and your knee will automatically drop down naturally, your back knee. And you just want it off the ground. You want a 90-degree angle between the front foot and up. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. I'll get you to give that a go. Feet together, yeah. So leading out with one foot. Down, straight back, keep your core tight. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. We'll do 5 each side, so how's that feel? It's not hurting your back or anything. Got a good angle there. Remember to breathe, which you're doing. Good. Good job. So we'll be doing our cardio, so we'll do 2 types of cardio. We'll do some endurance on the rowing machine and some interval training on the spin bike. So, I'll just show you how to use the rowing machine first. So we'll slide the seat back, hop on, put our feet in the pedals and do the straps up. Make sure that right back. We'll lean forward with the strap back, grab the handle, we'll pull back, touch just below our sternum, straighten our legs, lean back with our hands, then bend our knees. Remember to breathe in on the way back and out on the way up. So I'll get you to give that a go. So remember what to do, slide the seat back, hop on, feet on the pedals, do the straps up, make sure they're right back, good. So leaning with a straight back, we want to keep our core activated and our back nice and straight, just below your sternum, then lean back with your hands and bend your knees in. Breathing out and in on the way in. So I'll get you to do that once you're comfortable. And
Yeah.
okay, so what I want you to do today is run is endurance, like I said. So you do 5 minutes of running, but I want you to reach 50 calories in that time. So ready? Good sweat. Start going now. Nice straight back, forward, nice and tight breathing. How's that feel? That feel good. Keep that core activated. 5 more seconds. Can you get there? Yes. Yeah. Good. Okay, so how are you feeling after that? Heart rate up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good. This is because the body goes through different stages of energy systems it uses. The first one goes through the AIPT, which is for high intensity exercises, so it only lasts 10 seconds before it's depleted. Then it moves to the lactic acid system, which lasts 2 to 3 minutes until it's depleted. These don't require oxygen, so they're called anaerobic energy. Once that's the lactic acid depleted, it moves into the aerobic system, which is what you've been using predominantly in this exercise. That is oxygenated and it can go on for hours. Okay, so the next part of the cardio we'll be doing is on the speed bike and it'll be some interval training. So when getting on the bike, make sure the pedal closest to you is at the lowest point. So yeah, that's right. So we put one foot in, and then we hop over, holding onto the handles, and put the other foot in, and we make sure we do the straps up. Yep. So now you're on, just do some light rolling just to get the feel for the bike. And you can increase the resistance or decrease it using this lever here. So how does that feel?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. So now that you've got the hang of the bike, we're going to get you to do some interval training. We'll do 20 seconds as fast as you can go, making sure that is a consistent pace throughout the whole 20 seconds to get the maximum out of this session. And then we'll do 10 seconds slow, light pace. Okay, so this method's called Tabata. So usually a Tabata is done 8 times, totaling 4 minutes in all as a set. But we'll just do 3 times today, just for as it's your first session. And remember, when you finish on the bike, finishing off, we'll bring it down. We don't want to stop straight away because it could damage your neck, so we want to just slowly, after the second on the bike, slowly bring it back to stopping. Okay, so we'll get you to start now. So remember to breathe in and out. How's that feel? Keep it consistent, what you're doing. Keep going and slowing down now. Good. How's the heart rate there?
Yeah, good.
Starting to jump again. And ready to work again now. Good. Get that core working still. Seconds. Keep it consistent. That's good consistency what we're actually. And slow down. Slowing down softly. And one more time. How's that resistance for you? Very good. Good. 10 more seconds. Alright, so this form of training is high intensity. It's higher than the roll, as you can see. The roll is more steady. Therefore uses the ATP and the lactic acid system predominantly. So okay, you can do one more and stop. Okay, so now we're going to move into our warm down. So we'll do 3 minutes warm down on the swing bar, and then we'll hop off and do our stretches. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple of stretches. So the first one we'll stretch the quadricep.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is reach out a hand closest to the wall as high as you can, touching it, it's a lemur, and then we're going to grab the leg furthest away from the wall and bring it up, touching your bum, and then with your other hand, hold it, leaning it, so you can feel the stretch. How does that feel?
Yeah, good.
And you're going to hold that for 30 seconds, so about another 20 will be there. We'll do this for both sides. The reason we're doing the stretch is because we've used the quadriceps, we've done some bodyweight lunges and the rowing.
Yep.
It's good, is that feeling
Yeah, it's
comfortable?
really good, yeah.
Okay, now we'll do the other side.
You have to do the other side?
Yep. And so now, after you've done both sides with the quadricep stretch, we'll do a stretch for the latissimus dorsi. So you're going to reach hands above our head and lock our fingers in, and we're going to lean to one side. So you just feel a slight stretch in the lat there. And you hold that for another 20 odd seconds. How does that feel? Where do you feel that down the side? And then we'll go to the other side now. So arms above your head, leaning to the opposite side. And the reason I chose this stretch today is because we did some rowing on the rowing machine that uses the lats. Thanks for coming in today, Kelly. I hope you enjoyed the session. We've covered our pre-exercise screening, we've done our fitness test, we did a warm-up as well, a good warm-up, and then we've done some strength exercises, followed by some cardio with some endurance and interval training, and we finished off with a warm-down and some warm-down stretches. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I'll just talk about special populations now. So a client with high blood pressure would start with a wall push-up over a normal push-up. As a wall push-up is on an incline, therefore places less stress on the client's heart. A client with high blood pressure also needs to be monitored through their cardio sessions to make sure they're not feeling dizzy or faint and can cope with the session's demands. It's important to remember for a client with high blood pressure to do low weight, high reps, rather than heavy weight and less reps, because that puts too much stress on their body. Also avoid lifting above your head, such as shoulder press, or lifting with your legs above your head, such as leg press. Lower back pain. So the session done today is suitable to be performed for a client with lower back pain such as Kelly, but constant review of form is important, especially on machines such as the rower, to make sure your back's straight and not arched or hunched over. A strong core is important in managing lower back pain, so ensuring Kelly's core was activated at all times throughout the session is important. Chose the plank as a fitness test to gauge where her core strength is at, so I could see if it was possibly contributing to her back pain if it wasn't strong enough. Exercises to avoid for a client with lower back pain are the leg press or a floor crunch, just a couple of examples, as puts too much stress on the lower spine, which is the lumbar vertebrae. A back foam rolling program and a perfect posture parcel program are great sessions to fix lower back pain, as well as adding in some core work. For a client with knee injury, this program is relatively low impact. If a client did have knee issues, you ensure you keep reassuring and checking that they're experiencing no pain throughout exercises. A tip for example, a lunge, if the client has knee issues, is to put the foot slanted outwards slightly. It just then strengthens the muscle on the inside of your knee, and this is due to the muscles being weaker on the inside and it can lead to an imbalance of muscles, so this could be stronger on the outside. Exercises to avoid are high impact exercises such as the leg press or weighted squats. It's tend to be recommended that body weight exercises are done for people with knee pain. Thank you.